Okay, so I think the dude from Subway was a little mad that I didn't tip him, but we're not gonna get into all that. Hello, I'm here to give a update on my weight loss journey. I have lost 8.1 pounds since I started 2 Sundays ago. Well, 3 Sundays ago, because we just passed a Sunday. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit discouraged, mainly because I've been very consistent. I've been dieting. I've only cheated on my diet twice. Little deserved, not too bad. I recently started the carnivore diet though this week because my boss convinced me to do it. Mainly because he told me that he lost 50 pounds doing it and he doesn't work out. The Subway I'm getting right now is for my mother. I just ate my meal prep before I left the house and I don't mind eating meat and stuff like that, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get tired of this really fast because I do enjoy, you know, my salads, my vegetables and everything. I haven't like researched too far into this diet and how to like properly do it. So I'm gonna see how I do with it this week, and if I like it, I'm gonna keep researching more, doing it more. But I don't know. I have a friend who's like really into nutrition and stuff like that and is taking classes on it and told me that this is a really good way that I could lose weight really fast. But I feel like if I'm just dieting normally, you know, like not the carnivore diet, and I'm working out every single day, I'll still lose weight regardless, because obviously I have. I'm only like the 3rd day in on this diet right now. It's all right. I wouldn't recommend it to someone who like loves greens and loves their veggies. Other than that, I guess I'll just have to figure out how it goes or how it's gonna be in the end of this week. And if I wanna continue on with it, then continue on with it. But if not, then I'm just gonna go back to dieting the way I was before, which was mostly just salads. I used to not like salads that much because, I don't know, I never really liked them, but I've grown like this weird appetite, I've grown a taste for them. Yeah, but I would rate my weight loss journey so far being pretty okay. You know, I've lost almost 10 pounds in a little under 3 weeks, which isn't too bad. I think later down the road, because right now I am strictly only doing cardio at the gym. I don't really want to start doing weights and stuff yet. I want to drop maybe like 15 pounds, possibly 20 if I get there quick enough, and start branching off into weightlifting. To those of you guys who do not know, I recently got a Jeep Wrangler. I have been wanting one of these cars for, I want to say, a little over 10 years. I just never got one in the past because, you know, I essentially couldn't afford it back then. When I realized that I was able to afford one, I got one and I am very, very pleased with it. Right now, it is all stock. I plan on getting it wrapped this year, probably by like the midsummer time. And I really want to get bigger tires for it. I believe it has 30-inch tires right now and 17-inch rims. What I plan on doing is getting a leveling kit for it, 20-inch rims and 33-inch tires. I've always liked the look when the rims are a little bit, you know, more apparent than the tires. I'm not too big of a fan when I see other Jeeps and, you know, their rims are smaller and their tires are bigger and they just have like a super bulky look. But I think the leveling kit will be perfect for it because I don't want it too high. I was told to go 4 inches on a lift for it, and I just think that's a little too excessive. I don't want to be that guy on the road. And I already think that the car is perfect enough as is, but I just want it slightly more modified. The payments are slightly more than I would like to pay for a vehicle, but you know, it's not too far out of my budget. So the price of the car itself was within my budget, but the payments itself and my interest rate was a little bit high. Not high, but it was higher than I expected it to be. I do plan on refinancing it once the 1-year mark hits from the date that I bought this car, and hopefully the payments drop down just a little bit. But if not, I have no problem paying the current payments as is, if that makes sense. I just got to my mom's apartment. I'm parked right outside. I'm gonna go drop off this food to her, and then I will get back to talking about this vehicle when I come back out. Something that a lot of people brought to my attention was the gas mileage on this thing. I had a white Lexus prior to this car for a little while, and that one was amazing on gas. I could fill it up with like $56 when the gas was like a little over $3 a gallon, and it would last me 2 weeks. But I only had that car for like 10 months, and then before that car I had a Mustang GT, and that car was really awful on gas. I would fill that car up on like $45 because it did have a small gas tank. It would only last maybe like 4 days because I don't know how many miles per gallon it got. Oh, fuck, I want to say it was like 17 miles a gallon or 18 miles a gallon, but I would have to fill it up after 4 days. And at the time I only worked 15 minutes away from where I was living when I had that car. Now I live about 25 minutes to 35 minutes, depending on traffic, away from my current job. And I think I fill this thing up about once every week and a half. So I'll fill it up on a Sunday evening for roughly like, I want to say like $68. I always put in the Supreme gas at Chevron. I don't like to use Mavericks or any other place. Chevron is like where I've always gassed up for years now since I've had the Mustang. And by Friday, driving from here to work and from work to home 5 days a week, by Friday evening I'll be like a little over half, and topping it off from there is like $30, a little under $30. So it's not too bad. I'd say that, you know, I definitely get better mileage when traveling long distance. I have taken this car on a few road trips since I've had it. I definitely get way better mileage when I travel long distance. I think the miles per gallon is like 24 miles a gallon when I'm on highway, but city I believe it's 18. So not complaining about that, to be honest with you. I would say this is a lot better than what the Mustang had. But this does have more features than the Mustang, which is what I'm happy about, because it has a backup camera, it has remote control start, push to start, and those were 3 features that my old car did not have, and I really didn't like that. You know, it was a 2015 car, so you'd think it would have all of those features, especially for a nice car such as a Mustang, but I don't know, maybe it was just like the standard nicer version of the average Mustang. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm gonna keep on with this weight loss journey and working out, and I will keep you guys updated at least once a week. I'm serious about it this time because I'm here making another update video from my one prior to this one. Hopefully by July I lose the 40 pounds or hopefully 50 pounds that I want to lose. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know, and I will see you guys on the next one.